Good morning, my dear students. Today I will teach you English first paper of class 7 English for today. Unit number 5, lesson number 2, Helen Keller. So, dear students, before going to teach, I want to give my identity. I am Asim Mondal, assistant teacher English, Fatima High School, Khulna. In the previous class, we learned a lot of things about Helen Keller. In this lesson, number 2, we will know another things of Helen Keller, how she took education here. So, before going to lesson, I want to teach you some new vocabulary. New vocabulary. New vocabulary. First, we have formal. F-O-R. Formal. Formal means ceremonial. Ceremonial. Antonyms: informal. Next, improve. Advance. Develop. Antonyms: worsen. Next, technique. Meaning skill. Or method. Number 4, makeup. One mind. This is a phrasal verb, means decide. Antonym: put off. Next, academic. Educational. Number 6. Interpret. 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 Here meaning or synonym explain. 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 Or translate. Translate. Antonym misread. Number 7. Gradually. Gradually meaning slowly. Antonym quickly. Quickly. So, my dear students, you have learned some vocabularies of this lesson. So now I can give you two questions on the whiteboard, and you will think about this question. So dear students, I am to repeat my new vocabularies: formal, ceremonial, antonym informal, improve, advance, develop, antonym question, technique, skill or method, make up one mind means decide, antonym put up, academic, educational, interpret, that means explain or translate, antonym misread, gradually means slowly, antonym quickly. So dear students, I think you have learned some new vocabularies and their meanings and antonyms. So, dear students, now I will give you two questions and you will think about this question. In the first question, where number 1, where is the, where is the forest man school? Horace School. Number 2. Where did Helen Keller receive her BA degree from? Where did Helen receive her BA degree from? So there are two questions, my dear students. Now I can read out the passage. Dear students. Helen Keller started her formal education in 1890. She began to take classes at the Class-VII School for the Deaf in Boston. From 1894 to 1896, she started the Right Humason School for the Deaf in New York City. There she worked to improve her communication skills and studied regular academic subjects. Helen gradually made up her mind to attend college. In 1896, she attended the Cambridge School for Young Ladies, Massachusetts. Later, she was admitted to Radcliffe College. Here, she learned reading through a special technique called Braille. She learned here how to type. Annie Sullivan was always with her for help. She sat by her in the class and interpreted lectures and texts. In 1904, Helen Keller received a BA degree with honors from that college. Helen Keller spent the rest of her life trying to make it easier for disabled people to learn. Helen Keller died on June 1st, 1968, a few weeks short of her 88th birthday. So dear students, we have learned a lot of things about Helen Keller. We have two parts of this. Two things in the early life of Helen Keller and her family, her problem in the first lesson. In the second lesson, we have learned where did she receive her education and what is her qualification. So many things we have learned from this lesson. Dear student, now I gave you two questions. Where is Horace-Mann School? We can say the Horace-Mann School is in Boston. Now, I think you know where is Boston? Boston is in America. In the second question, where did Helen receive her BA degree from? So, Helen was admitted into a college named Redcliffe College. From here, she received her BA degree with honors. So, dear students, we have learned a lot of things about Helen Keller. Now, I have some questions, and first, how did how long did she study at the right Hugh Mason School? First question. Number second, how did Annie help her studies at Redcliffe College? Next, when did Helen graduated? When did Helen graduate? Number 4, how did Helen become famous? How did Helen become famous? So, dear students, in the first question, how long did she study at the right Hugh Mason School? Number 2, how did Annie help her studies at Redcliffe College? Number 3, when did Helen graduate? How did Helen become famous? There are 4 questions, my dear students. Here, in the first question, how long did she study at the right Hugh Mason School? We can say in answer, only 2 years. Only 2 years. On the other hand, we can answer she studied at the right Mason school for 2 years. How did Annie help her studies at a relative college? Here we see that Annie was her teacher and she helped all the time Helen. Even Annie sat by her in the class and interpret lecture and text. In this way, Annie helped Helen. When did Helen graduate? So answer, Helen graduated in 1904. Number 4 question, how did Helen become famous? Helen became famous. It is a long story, I think, because being a disabled person, she had a great love for education. She was blind, deaf and dumb, but this disability cannot stop her education. With this problem, she graduated with honors from Red College. So this made her famous. On the other hand, after receiving education, she did not stop. She sacrificed her life how to receive education, especially for the disabled people. So she sacrificed her life for the education of disabled people. So in this way we can say she was famous. So dear students, we learned 4 answers from 4 questions. Now we have some multiple choice and we have to tick the answer. The Forestman School is for the deaf. Who was always helpful to Helen? And in the first answer we can see Forestman right Hugh Mason, Annie Sullivan. Answer is Annie Sullivan. At Redcliffe College, Helen mastered for reading skill, speaking skills and listening skill. Here answer is reading skills. Helen died in her early age, in her middle age, in her old age. In her old age, answer. Helen worked for improving her communication skills. Here the underlined communication means expressing idea and feelings, sending information through telephone, radio, etc., developing road and air transport. So answer is expressing idea and feelings. Number 6. Which sentence gives the correct information according to the text? Annie taught Helen at Reading College. Annie explained lectures and texts in the class. Annie was not allowed to enter the class. Here answer is number 2 or B. Annie explained lectures and texts in the class. So dear student, we have learnt a lot of things about Helen Keller. Lesson number 1 and lesson number 2 is very interesting, and we can get encouraged, and we can be benefited if we read the life of Helen Keller. Being a disabled person, she took her education. So I especially welcome the weak students who are not interested to come to school and to receive education. I welcome you to come to school and to receive education. If you follow the life of Helen Keller, you can know a lot of things and you can get courage for your education. So dear students, I thank you to watch my class. Bye bye.